Something that I hear an awful lot from teachers and clients I'm working with is that I love my job, love teaching, but it is the system that I absolutely hate. And we know that there's loads of people leaving teaching at the moment. People just had enough, just leaving in their droves. But there's many teachers still in the classroom because they love what they're doing. They really care what they're doing. And that's one of the most frustrating things, because as teachers, we're people pleasers and we want to help people. And a lot of the time that is taken advantage of by the system, the school, the education system itself. So, you're all prepared to go above and beyond, help out with that extra class, that cover, that duty, do all this extra marking, do this, do that, do that. All these extra things, teachers, their default answer is, yes, I will do it. I will take that on. Problem with that though is you're gonna end up burnt out. And it is a case of the schools, the leaders are taking advantage of that. And if teachers don't do something about it, you're gonna end up burnt out. And it's such an absolute shame, because there's so many amazing teachers. They're on the last legs. They're not going to last. They're not going to make it one more term, one more year. They're literally saying to me now, look, I'm burning out. I am burning out. We need to do something about it. But because we're these people pleasers, these superpowers we've got and all that, teachers' automatic response is just to do more, to work harder. And the problem with that is you're absolutely shafting yourself. You've got more to do, so what do? You keep saying yes. You've got more to do, so what do? You keep staying later, you're going earlier. You're coming in, you're seeing your kids for like half an hour, and then you're starting work again, you're getting your laptop off. Your partners, can see it in the eyes. You can see the disappointment in your kids' eyes and your family, and you just can't help yourself. You're picking the laptop up, because we've always been brainwashed and we've got to do more. It's our fault. Something's not working, you just got to do more. And one of the things that I learned when I left teaching was the fact I was doing that. I was going for that. I was doing more, taking everything on, doing more and more and more, and I ended up burnt out, and it nearly fucking killed us, to tell you the truth. So here's the thing. If this is really resonating with you, you've got choices, you can leave, you want things like that. But the vast majority of teachers I speak to, they don't want to leave that job, they absolutely love it. But something has to change. And you need to protect yourself, give you kind of that like bulletproof jacket sort of thing. So when all these things start coming your way, you're actually able to cope with that. Because currently teachers don't have the skills, the know-how to deal with everything that's coming their way, and it's only going to get worse. There's only going to be more stuff to do in September. So whether or not that is, taking action with someone like me, somebody else, whether that's just a case of, get me well-being again, I'm going to put myself first. I'm going to start saying no. So when SLT asking you, can you do this? Can you do it? Can you take this extra responsibility on for no actual extra money? You're going to start saying no. Because if you don't, you're going to fucking end up shafting yourself. Big style. And it's going to come back. It's going to affect you, and it's going to impact your family. I'm sure we've all seen the meme on the advert, kind of online, that if you die tomorrow, school would have that kind of job advert out there within 24 hours. So just get somebody else. You need to put yourself first. You need to start thinking about you. What matters to you? Is your family the most important, or is actually school or work with just some colleagues? And it's not trying to diminish the job or diminish the role we're doing, because teaching is so important. But you've got to put your mental health first, your well-being. Since I left teaching, that is the number one thing I do. Every single decision I make in life is based around my well-being. If it's not serving me, it's not going to help me, it doesn't fit in with what matters to me, I just don't do it. You know, I could be back in the classroom tomorrow if I wanted to, but that doesn't serve me for what I'm doing. Now, if I'd known what I know now, I would have had the skills, I would have had the knowledge, the tools to, you know, not get burnt out. But people don't, so that's why people come to me, so I can help them. So I can help them protect their time, protect their energy, protect their personal life, get a work-life balance that works for you. School's quite happy. You going in at 7 o'clock and staying at 7 o'clock every single night. It will help you do that every single day because they're getting that pound of flesh and more. But that's not life, that's just existing. And you're only going to have a certain shelf life till you actually lying on the floor in tears. So I'd love to know, you know, do you agree? Do you not agree? Do you think, oh, I've got to put school first tonight, my passions, my vocation, the kids come first and all that. What do you think? You know, are you ready to put yourself first? Love to know.